that it's a scintillating stunner. Really pretty. So we'll talk about that one day only. Oh, wow. Coming up. All right, so let's start with champagne. Ooh, that's a nice way to start a day. And white diamonds. This is our floral sterling ring, 3/4 of a carat for just $287. So this is probably one of the most feminine band rings I think I've seen, Jeff. What are you liking about this design?
It's like lace meets floral design, right? It's a lacy floral texture, and then complement that with the natural, genuine, untreated champagne diamonds that are truly the color of champagne.
Yeah.
And it's just a great combination. And it's not often that we see baguettes positioned like they are here.
Yes.
They're becoming more of the focal point versus fill-in.
If you're somebody who loves that champagne diamond story, you know, we have some other colored diamonds that are coming up in the show, and those have to go through a heat-treated process. They can only become the color they were destined to become. But champagne diamonds are that natural color. So this is how they've been come from the earth. This is how the rough was cut into this color. And it's really, I love it because I almost think it's kind of a nude color diamond. It looks pretty against the skin. You still have all the sparkle, but it's never too intrusive. And when you match it then with the white scintillation of those baguettes, it really is an interesting combination.
Yeah, and keep in mind that on every single piece from the Affinity collection, we always pay close attention to consistency amongst the color and the clarity.
Yeah.
On some of them, we've actually graded them, but on the entire collection, it's important for us to always shoot for consistency within every single piece. And you see that here with the champagne diamonds, and with it being a natural, untreated champagne color, that's very challenging, not only to find them, but then to match them and set them like this.
And then let's talk about baguettes, because I think that, you know, you have to have a better quality rough material when you're cutting a baguette. There aren't a lot of facets to hide any of those imperfections. What's your impression of Affinity quality when you see it cut in a baguette like this?
So when I first discovered the Affinity collection, I had to ask a lot of questions because I noticed that there were the baguettes looked a little different than what I'm used to seeing in the industry. Come to find out that QVC is utilizing one of the best diamond cutters in the business to cut these baguettes. So I think that really sets it apart, because typically baguettes are smaller slivers that are used to fill in the blanks, so to speak.
Yes.
But these are high quality baguettes. I mean, they almost come across as small emerald cuts. That's how good they are.
And again, when you look at them, they're eye clean, they're not cloudy, you're not seeing black spots or inclusions on them. Again, those are the check marks for, is it good enough to be Affinity? Is it eye clean? You know, is there brilliance? Is there clarity? Yes, yes, and yes. And that's what makes this ring so special. So I do want you to know, the last time you saw this ring was in January of 2016.
Wow.
You haven't seen this ring on the air for a year and a half. That is a great shot, because you're able to really see then how many small stones are all hand set, the way they've perfectly matched the quality and the color of those stones to create these bursting flowers, almost like bursting fireworks, aren't they, of baguettes and champagne diamonds.
And look at that nice size center stone right there. So you've got, it's surrounded with the nice round champagne diamonds, baguettes in the center, but look at the center of each of these floral designs.
Yeah.
There's a little larger single solitaire champagne diamond.
I love diamond jewelry. I mean, I just think diamonds are so beautiful. I can remember as a child, I grew up in Southern California, and the big mall out there near where I grew up is called South Coast Plaza. And very high-end premier stores there, and you know, the Cartiers are there, and the Tiffany's are there, and then all these specialty Bailey Banks and Biddle and all those stores. And I can remember as a kid, there was a merry-go-round there, and right by the merry-go-round was this gorgeous jewelry store that had these windows. And I can remember just staring in those windows as a child, just looking at the glistening sparkle of diamonds, thinking to myself, oh, it's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. So who would have known that my career path would have taken me here, where I get to touch and see all of these beautiful, sparkly jewelry pieces, and I'm still not tired of it. You know, 45 years later, I'm still not tired of seeing the sparkle and beauty of diamond jewelry.
And look where you were. While the other kids are looking through the window at the ice cream shop and the candy and the fudge.
Oh, I probably had a Mrs. Fields cookie in my hand, Jeff.
But you're still looking at diamonds.
Oh, I've been mesmerized by jewelry forever. forever. I mean, I've always loved it.
But I think that's a great way to describe it. It is mesmerizing. And then you want to learn more about it. And as a collector out there, and I know many of you ladies are collecting fine gems and diamonds these days, I can only appreciate that you already recognize the quality of those champagne diamonds.
Well, and I also just want to call out, you know, this has real value as well. I mean, these are diamonds. This is not costume jewelry. This isn't something you're throwing away. This isn't something that, you know, you wear a while and then, I'm going to donate it. Unlike a handbag that might cost $287, or a pair of shoes, you know, or you splurged on that beautiful cashmere sweater. Over time, it goes away. This never does. In fact, it becomes heirloom value for your kids and grandkids who see you wearing it all the time. So use that Easy Pay. You haven't seen it in a year and a half. It's a very fresh, modern, feminine look for a band ring. J335116. Also, just giving you the heads up on one of our top finds, and this is a ring that is customer top rated, that is under $90. We're offering 5 payments of Easy Pay. Choose the blue, the champagne, or the green, which you've only seen once before and has sold out in the past. It's back today. It's coming up in 6 minutes. I have that on my hand. It's a lovely ring, very feminine, but lots of sparkle. It's just ahead. Before we get to that ring, however, we're going to talk about a brand new pair of earrings. And this is a gorgeous white diamond front back hoop design. You have 1/3 of a carat here. These are sale priced at $186. You're getting them on 6 payments of Easy Pay. And this is not only a really great look, but it's also a pretty up